Heyo, I hope it's going really well. My name's Kit, and I just wanted to share with you guys some amazing news. The best news in all the world. And it's really changed my life and brought me a lot of joy and hope and peace, and especially during my last 4 years of college. And the thing is, though, in order to understand this great news, we have to understand the bad news that surrounds all of us. Every single person on this earth, yourself and myself. And it's about God. And God has revealed himself to us. He made the world. He made us. He made the universe. And the stars in the sky, the mountains, the seas, the hills, the valleys, they all tell of how amazing God is, how wonderful he is, how wise, how loving. And he created us. And he created us to enjoy him, to love him, to worship him. And he's given us his word, his holy word, the Bible. He's given us prophets. And he gave us his son, Jesus Christ. And the thing is, though, that despite all of this, we've rejected God. We've disobeyed him. We don't love him the way we should. We don't worship him. And we've kind of made ourselves God. At least I do. I want to do what I want to do. I'm about fulfilling myself, fulfilling my hopes, my dreams. And the thing is that we've also disobeyed his commandments and sinned against the people around us, whether it's anger or lust or lying or stealing. And as a result, God has declared that we are all guilty. He hates evil. And he is just, and he has to punish evil. And myself and yourself are eternally condemned by God justly. He said that because of our sins that we are condemned to hell forever. And this is intense, but this is how bad my sin really is. And none of us understand how bad our sin is. But the amazing news is that God is also love. More loving than we can even imagine. The Bible says that as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his steadfast love towards those who fear him. And God has displayed his love for you, that even though we are enemies of God, that God has shown love to us, great love. And this love was shown to us by sending his son, Jesus Christ, to this world. That Jesus came right into the midst of this messed up world and walked among it. And he lived the way we were supposed to. That he was without sin, that he obeyed God, loved God fully, proclaimed the truth, loved the poor. But because of his obedience to his Father, it led him to the cross. And he was betrayed. And he was declared guilty of death. And he was tortured and beaten and mocked and spit upon, the Son of God, the creator of the universe. And they crucified him and put him on a cross and nailed his hands into the wood and his feet into the wood, and he suffered. He slowly suffocated to death. But his greatest grief, his greatest pain was that God's justice for our sin was placed on Jesus. His wrath that we deserve was placed on Jesus. And I couldn't do that for you because I have my own sins. And you couldn't do that for me because you have your own sins. But Jesus was pure. And because of that, he could take the punishment we deserve. And he did. And Jesus died. The Son of God died. But if it ended there, it wouldn't be good news. But the thing is that on the third day, Jesus rose from the dead, triumphing over death and Satan and hell. And then he appeared to many people, his disciples, many witnesses. And now he reigns in heaven, the King over all. And because of this great gift of salvation is offered to you, that all the things you've done can be completely forgiven before God. And it is through faith in Jesus. That if we turn from our sins, turn from where our life is going, and reconsidering saying, is this where I want to go with my life? And turning to Jesus for our satisfaction, for our life. And receiving him as the leader of our life. And we can be forgiven. And this is amazing grace that I don't deserve. Because I'm a wretch, I'm messed up. But the amazing news is that because if we receive Jesus, that we will not receive hell. But that all of God's anger against us is removed, and it's only he's our Father. And we enter into his family. And we don't have to be afraid. No matter what people do to us on this earth, no matter what people say, what people will do to us to reject us, God has got our backs. And so this is the news I wanted to tell you, that you can receive Jesus. Don't try and do it on your own strength, your own deeds, because it won't be good enough when we stand before God. So I just wanted to share that with you. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or thoughts, please let me know. I'm here to be helped and to help as well. So thanks for your time. All right, bye.